After playing Warframe for long enough, it's almost inevitable that you'll start coming up with like different nicknames to call Warframes and weapons. Normally, this happens organically. Like you'll just like, oh, you play enough Saren, say, that you come up with a nickname for. But just this once, I'll share with you my list of nicknames for each Warframe, so you don't have to come up with them on your own. Fair warning, most of these have been created over the many, many years that I've been playing Warframe, but some of them I just don't see enough or don't play enough myself to ever need to give them a nickname, so I kind of had to come up with them on the spot. We'll start with Ash. Ash is Thing 1. It'll make sense later. Now Atlas, this one's a little bit hard to pronounce, but Atlas is Baruch, that's Adrian Monk from the hit TV series Monk. Caliban is Tyrese Caliburton. Chroma is a 4K OLED monitor. Citrine is Cyto 9. That's Chris Kyle. You know, I actually decided to cut out the second part of this because even though he died 13 years ago, and I personally believe it to be true, I think it's technically slander. Dagoth is the movie Horse Girl from the year 2020. Dante is Book Boy, unless you're using his new deluxe skin, in which case Dante is Bird Boy. Ember is Bad Fire Lady, and you can interpret that whatever way you want. Now, this is a pretty new one, but Equinox is the better duo frame. Base Excalibur and Excalibur Prime are both Mr. Warframe himself. Umbra is Umbra. Folly is Big Red Video Game Barrel. So before Velemir released, Frost was Frozone. Turns out, not black. Frost is now Mr. Freeze. Gara is the Glass Smoothie. Garuda is, this one doesn't make a ton of sense, but Garuda is Daniel Plainview. For Gauss, we just go for an absolute classic. This dude's Gus. Despite the fact that I've never seen the movie, Grendel is Big Man on Campus. Gyre is Pete Weber struck by lightning. Harrow is Little Yarrow Girl, which is a horrible mischaracterization, but Divinity Original Sin 2 released just a few months apart from Harrow's original release, so that game's got a character named Yarrow. Can't help what your brain does, eh? Now, Hildren is Hildebrand from the MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV. There's a free trial up to level 80 that includes the entirety of A Realm Reborn, as well as the award-winning Heavensward, Stormblood, and Shadowbringers expansions, with no limit on playtime. Sign up for free today and join millions in defending Eorzea and beyond. You might be expecting me to make the obvious joke when it comes to Hydroid. And you'd be right. This dude's tentacular. Inaros is Mr. Corsenruff. Ivara is Northern Lion's Nightmare. Jade's kind of similar to Hildren, but supplies a ton of like extra utility to the team. So that makes Jade support Hildebrand from the MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV. I'm not going to read the whole thing again. Hora's just Chain Lady. I never said they were all good. Tomei is Mousetrap, because you roll your dice, you move your mice, and nobody gets hurt. Valervo here is the hit video... it's not a hit. The video game Killer is Dead. Lavos doesn't have a name because he's just a sovereign citizen. Okay, so I've never seen it, but this dude can freeze time, so that's just Dio from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, right? Let's make a deal. I'll give Loki a nickname if I ever see him in a public match. Mag is Pure Motherfucking Magic. That one probably needs a bit of explaining, and the explaining that you need is just listen to the song Miracles by ICP. Jar Jar Binks. The disco half of Disco Zombie from Plants vs. Zombies. The zombie half of Disco Zombie from Plants vs. Zombies. Okay, so I do have a nickname for Neza, but on YouTube, I'm a straight guy, as long as you ignore that one Terraria video, so I got nothing here. Nidus is a suspiciously placed neck growth. Noko is a mushroom man with a mushroom plan. I don't have the Gemini skin, so this one doesn't make as much sense, but Nova is the child. Nyx is Miss Warframe herself. Oberon is the GOAT, which stands for Goat of All Time. Music? Lesbian? You got it. Octavia is Chapel Roan. Perhaps even less original than Gus, Araxia is just Spider Frame. Protea is George W. Bush. Corvex is 3 Mile Island. Revenant is Honk Shoe. Maybe even a little me there if I'm feeling fancy. Rhino is Onapixel. Saren is Nerve Gas. Sevagoth is 55 Forma. Sirius and Orion are Ornstein and Smo from the hit video game Dark Souls. I actually just finished crafting Stynax Prime, so I could have made him Prime for this, but oops. That's Snack Pack. Temple is Warframe themselves. Bug. Trinity is the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, which of course makes Uriel, Satan, the Antichrist, and the false prophet. Valkyr is Blender Cat, almost called Valkyr Cat Blender, which would have been way worse. Bobbin is Twy Shorts, because he crafts mines. Twy Shorts is the only Minecraft YouTuber I know. Bolt is Hit the Bricks. Varuna is Furiten from Mahjong. If you ever watched me play Mahjong, then you know that's because, well, you don't want to be in Furiten in Mahjong. Well, a Furry 10. Wisp is... Oh, wait, I already made that joke for Citrine. This is William of the Wisp. Wukong, and stop me if you've heard this one before, but that's a monkey man with a monkey plan. Zaku is Jimp Skellington. Ureli is Poor Fishwife. And last, but certainly not least, the worst payoff you've ever had to sit through a video for, Zephyr is Thing 2.